This book will help you to think big, written by Dr. Ben Carson. In this video, I want to review the top practical lesson I learned from this book and how it can help us improve our life and career. So stick around and let's dive into it right now. If you are new on this channel, my name is Clement Vivian, and on this channel, we are on a journey to financial freedom and self-development. And reading books like this is very, very important in our journey as well. It helps us in improving our perspective, in improving the way we see things in life, and bring insight to us. Okay, so let's dive into the top practical lesson that I learned from this book. Lesson 1: your mind is your greatest weapon. Your mindset will shape the way you think, the way you see things, the way you think of life, understand. So change your mindset. Exactly. Dr. Ben Carson encourages us to approach positive thinking. Think of yourself as the way you want your future to be. The way you want your future to be, think of it right now. Improve your level of thinking. Your mindset is very, very important in whatsoever thing you're building in life, in your career, in your life, in whatsoever thing you're building. Your mindset is very important, and that's why it's been advised that we should read more books that will improve us, that will open more doors to us, that will open more doors to opportunities, and the way we see things, the way we see perspective. And that's why I encourage anyone on their journey to self-development should read more books, to take more classes. Just try improve yourself, okay? Because your mindset will shape your life. The way you think, your thoughts will shape your life, you understand? So that's what's different between someone with a poor mindset and it was a high mindset. It's all about mindset. Yes, someone doing well in their life and career, and someone else who always think of life as as if it doesn't work. It's just mindset. Exactly, mindset. So your mindset will shape your life. Your mind is your greatest weapon. So let's improve in the way we think, in the way we see things, and so by doing this, it will help us improve in our life. Okay. Lesson 2: discipline is the bridge to greatness. Exactly. Dr. Ben Carson didn't just rise to a renowned neurosurgeon around the world. He did it through discipline, putting in things in place, putting in the hard work needed when he's supposed to do it. When he was in secondary school, throughout his years in Yale University, he put in a lot of hard work, discipline, a lot of work in place. So discipline is what will take you from being here to this place. Okay, like as well, let me give myself as an example. When I started this journey to self-development and financial freedom, it seems like, oh my god, what am I getting into? You understand? It looks so hard, because I've never done something like that in my life. So me being I was just like, let me embrace this, let me embrace it. Okay, so I was willing to embrace improvements in my life. I was willing to, okay, let me go for this thing. Okay, I just love the fact that I really want to improve myself, both in my financial journey and as well self-development. It's not just about money. Sometimes it's about like, oh, this is who I want to become. Oh, this is who I want to become. So discipline is what will take you from just being a mere person to that person you want to become in the future. You understand? It starts from the mind. Exactly. You have done some daydreaming. Okay, you've done some daydreaming. I'm like, oh my god, this is what I want to do, this is what I want to do. Okay, so what else? What's the next step? Is what discipline. Oh my god, what do I need to put in place? What are the things I need to do? Building system for yourself. Okay, writing some plan, writing out goals for yourself, writing out system to keep on going and to become that person you want to be in the nearest future. So that's what keeps you going. Discipline is the bridge towards to success. Exactly. Discipline is what will take you from here to point zero to point 100. Okay, even me as well, I'm always trying to be more disciplined with myself. I'm always intentional about whatever I want to do. If I say I'm doing this, then I'm doing it. If I say no, it's no. If I say yes, it's yes. So even me as well, as someone who is in their journey to financial freedom and self-development, I always cultivate discipline. It's very, very important, because I remember when I just started this journey, it looked so like, I was just like, oh my god, what am I venturing myself into? But I tend to see that I love the way I embrace it. It's really, really helped me. Apart from the fact that I do read I do read. It's helped me in the way I spend my money. I've tend to see that ever since I started this journey to financial freedom and self-development, the way I see life is different. The way I think of myself is different. The way I see things around me is different. Even people around me even say, "Oh my God, Vivian, you've changed." Of course, change is the constant thing in every person's life. Exactly. Change is very, very constant. Anyone can change over time, right? Anyone can change over time. But what I'm just trying to say is that what I'm trying to drive at is that when I said this journey to financial freedom and self-development, people have seen changes in my own life because the discipline I'm putting in place to be that person I want to do is really, really important. And that's why I said discipline is the bridge, you understand, to success. Exactly. So after you've thought about what you want to do, you've thought about, oh my God, this is what I want to do, because it begins from your mind. Exactly. Greatness begins in your mind. And that is why Dr. Ben Carson encourages us in the first lesson that your mind is your greatest weapon. Your mind is your greatest weapon. Then after you've done the daydreaming, you've done the daydreaming, the second part is what? Discipline. And that's why discipline is the bridge to success. Exactly. Okay, so that's the second lesson I learned from this book. So guys, input that discipline in your daily life, and oh my God, we'll rise to the top of the world together. We will rise to the top of the world together. So guys, let's keep going. Lesson 3. Your background does not define you. Exactly. Dr. Ben Carson rides from just being a dummy in class to a renowned neurosurgeon around the world. Oh my God. If he has thought that his background will define him, he wouldn't have gotten to that level in life. So your background doesn't define you. Where you are coming from does not determine where you are going. Exactly. And I tell myself this every time, that oh my God, where you are coming from, your background, your parents' life doesn't determine where you are going. And I tell myself, and I get to know that oh my God, it doesn't even matter where you are coming from, it matters where you are going. So focus on where you're going, focus on the future. Try to improve yourself daily, you understand, to meet to that kind of person you are seeing yourself in the future. Okay, Dr. Ben Carson is raised from a home that, money or resources is more limited. Like, it wasn't opportune to have that so much beautiful childhood upbringing from his mom. You understand? It wasn't opportune to have that so much, luxurious life in his childhood. But now he's a renowned neurosurgeon around the world. You understand? It doesn't let its background define you. I tell myself, where I am coming from doesn't determine where I'm going. You understand? So I focus on the future. So that's the third lesson I learned from this book called Think Big by Dr. Ben Carson. The first one is that your mind is your greatest weapon. You understand? Number 2 is that discipline is the bridge to greatness or success. And the third one is that your background doesn't define you. Hope you guys are jotting. Hope you guys are taking notes. Before we know it, we rise to the top of the world together. We are going to rise to the top of the world together. Exactly. Lesson 4. Read, learn, and grow. Exactly. That's very, very important in life. See, the thing I see about life is that we need to keep improving, keep learning, read and grow. Dr. Ben Carson didn't just rise to a renowned neurosurgeon around the world. He did it by putting in things in place, reading, studying, learning, and willing to grow. So be open-minded. Yes, embrace knowledge. No knowledge is a waste of time. Even if you don't need it now, you probably need it in the future. Exactly. So Dr. Ben Carson encourages us to embrace knowledge. Read, learn, grow, study, invest in yourself by reading books, by watching podcast videos, by watching things that will improve your mind. Just condition your mind with positive things daily by reading, learning, and growing. Like me, as someone who is in a journey to financial freedom and self-development, I read daily. Even if it takes just one page daily, I do read daily because I'm improving myself daily. I am rebuilding myself daily, and it's very, very good. Very, very good. So Dr. Ben Carson, he encourages us to read daily, to read, learn, and grow. It's very, very important in life. Very, 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 very important in life. Dr. Ben Carson, during his childhood, days, during his childhood years, his mom encourages him to read 2 books in a week. That's massive, guys. That's massive. Even me, as I am, I'm not able to read 2 books in a week. Oh my god, I have a lot of books here, but at least I do read a book within 2 weeks. Yes, I was able to read most of the time. I do read a book in 2 weeks, and yeah, I think I'm okay with that because I'm a student. I have to go to classes, put things in place, do assignment practicals, and a whole lot of things on me. So I try my best to read at least 10 to 20 pages daily. You understand? I try my best to read at least 10 to 20 pages daily. If I'm reading about 10 to 20 pages daily, then in about 2 weeks I'm done with the whole book. I'm done with the book. Okay, so that's how I do my daily reading consistently. And before I know, I've read a lot of books. I've read books, and it has really helped me. It has shifted my perspective. It has helped me to see life in a different perspective. It has brought insights to me. The way I see things is different. The way I do my things is different because readers are leaders. Readers are leaders. When you read, you are a leader. When you read, you tend to improve yourself. You see, the doors of the world are open to readers. Exactly. That's why Dr. Ben Carson encourages us to read, learn, and grow. Exactly. Okay, so, and I really see that readers are leaders. Readers are leaders. So let's embrace reading, learning, and we should be open-minded. We should be willing to grow daily. We should be willing to read daily, even if it's just one paragraph, even if it's just one page. It goes a long way in the long run when done consistently. And before we know, Dr. Ben Carson has rise from just being a class dummy to a renowned neurosurgeon around the world. And as someone who is in the journey to financial freedom and self-development, if we are also willing to rise to the top of the world, then we should embrace reading. Very important. We should embrace read, learn, grow, and before we know, we are at the top of the world. We will rise to the top of the world together. Amen. Lesson number 5. The 5th lesson is that believe in yourself, believe bigger, believe in yourself, believe in your potentials. Exactly. No matter how it is, just believe in yourself. Believe that you can do it. Yes, I can do it. I am Clement Vivian, and I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me. I am Clement Vivian. I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me. I am Clement Vivian. I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me. I believe in myself. I believe in my potentials. I believe in my journey. Just believe in yourself. Dr. Ben Carson encourages us that we should believe in ourselves. We should believe in our potentials. Exactly. See, you are the first person that needs to believe in yourself before the world can believe in you. Exactly. You need to first believe in yourself. Oh, I can do this. Oh, wow, I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me. Believe in yourself, believe in your potential, believe in your unique journey. Exactly. And that's what makes you you. When you believe in yourself, there's a kind of confidence that comes in. Oh, I can do it. Oh, believe in yourself. Even if you have not done anything interesting before in your life, it doesn't matter. Exactly. And that's why I said your background does not determine where you are going to. Your background does not define you. Exactly. So just believe in yourself. Say to yourself, I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me. Philippians 4 verse 13, it says, I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me. And before you know, you are good to go. You understand? Even Christians, as Christians, we need to believe in ourselves. We need to have faith in God. And I will say faith and believe. What's your faith? What's your faith about life? What's your faith about yourself? You understand? What's your belief about yourself? What do you believe yourself? If you believe you are good, then you are good. If you believe you can't, then you can't. So if you believe that you can do it, then you can do it. If you believe that you can rise to the top of the world, then you can rise to the top of the world. Exactly. So I tell myself daily that I believe in myself. I believe in my potentials. I believe in my journey. And before we know, we have rise to the top of the world. So Dr. Ben Carson encourages us to believe in ourselves, in our potential, and before we know, we have rise to the top of the world. The 6th lesson is that God plus hard work equals unlimited possibility in every of our endeavors in life, in everything we do in our life. We should take God as the first Almighty God as the Most High. Exactly. He's the owner of heaven and earth. God owns the whole universe. He knows where you are going to. He knows where we are from. He knows how the journey will be. If it's going to be tough, hard, streets, a whole lot of things going in the journey. God knows everything. So taking God as number one is a very good start from the beginning. Okay, so whenever I want to do something, I'm like, God, I'm afraid though. I don't know how I want to do this thing, but I want to do it, and I know I'm going to do it. I just know I'm going to do it, but God, please help me. I don't know the way it's going to be. I don't know how tough it might be. I know it might take a lot of hard work. It might take discipline. It might take a lot of things, putting in things in place, discipline to keep going. Okay, so God is number one, exactly. And Dr. Ben Carson, even in his book, all his book I've read, he will always say God is number one. Your faith, what's your faith? Exactly. What's your faith in God? What's your faith? What do you believe? How strong are you in your faith? How strong are you in your faith? You understand? So God plus hard work equals unlimited possibilities. You understand? God number one, and then your hard work, your discipline number two. Oh my God. Everything is possible for you. Everything. There's nothing like it's not possible. It is possible. Exactly. It is possible. Everything is possible. God number one, then plus your hard work, which also entails your discipline, patience, and your resilience, persistence. A whole lot of things is going into this hard work. But God number one, then hard work number two, hard work, persistence, resilience, consistency, and before you know, together it give you what? Unlimited possibilities. Everything will begin to work for each other, and before you know, we have rise to the top of the world. So Dr. Ben Carson encourages us to be strong in our faith. We should be strong in our faith with God. Exactly. Be strong in your faith. I say to myself, I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me. I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me. Okay, so these are the top practical lessons I learned from this book. And I also want to tell you something. Dr. Ben Carson created an acronym for Think Big. So guys, let me share with you guys. Think Big. T stands for talent. Okay, we should use our God-given talent. Exactly. God placed something in our hand. He placed something in our hand. He placed something very, very wonderful, and He placed something very good in our hand. We should use it. We should use it in improving our life. We should use it in improving the world. So our God-given talent, we should use it very well, and we should make use of it in a very good way. Second one is honesty. Yes, be honest. Be honest to yourself and others. Exactly. Honesty is very, very good. So being honest is very good. The next one is insight. Exactly. You should have, improving your insights. You understand? Insights mostly acquired by truly observations. When you observe things, I'm like, oh, you've gotten some insight from it. Okay? Like me, I get more of insight from books. Whenever I read books, I get insight, like, I see things in a different way. I see things in a new perspective, okay? So, N is standing for nice. Be nice to people. Be nice to people. Even if they are not up to your class, it doesn't matter. We are all human beings, and being humble is part of it. When you are humble, you be nice to people. But when you feel yourself, when you are too egoistic, you look arrogant, and that's not good. So Dr. Ben Carson encourages us to be nice to all people, even if it doesn't matter. Just be nice. Be nice to people. Be nice to people around you. Be nice. Okay. K stands for knowledge. Exactly. We should always be willing to what? Learn. We should always be willing to learn. Okay, because knowledge is power. You understand? Knowledge is what? Power. Knowledge is what? Power. Okay, so knowledge. Then B stands for books. Read books. Yes, because readers are leaders. Exactly. Read books. Improve yourself by reading books. You understand? When you read books, it will improve your insight. It will improve the way you see things. Okay, readers, don't forget, readers are leaders. So read books. I stand for in-depth knowledge. Don't just read on the surface. When you are reading books, read intentionally. Read intentionally and be willing to learn intentionally. Okay, then G stand for God. Oh, so guys, I hope you guys get what I'm saying. T stand for talent, H honesty, I insight, N is nice, K is knowledge, B is book, I is in-depth knowledge, then G is God. Okay guys, I hope you're able to learn something very useful from this video. Exactly. And this book is for anyone who is in their self-development journey, who is willing to think big, who is willing to stop limiting themselves. And this book has also taught me a very big lesson. I've read this book since when I was in secondary school, and I still reread and reread The first time I read this book was when I was in a secondary school. I was in SS2. SS2, right? Yes, I was in SS2 and I read this book, and I still read again because I love it. I just love the book. I can never get tired of it. Exactly, I can never get tired of the book. It's very, very nice. It's a very nice book. So this book is for anyone who is willing to improve themselves. This book is for anyone who is in their self-development journey, like myself as well. So if this video is helpful to you, don't forget to like and subscribe. Yes, don't forget to like and subscribe. We are on a journey into financial freedom and self-development, and that is why reading books is very, very important and very paramount in our journey. Okay, my name remains Clement Vivian, and please don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell. So I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now. Bye.